Hey, I'm John Mangas, Metro Toledo John. Today is February the 18th of 2018. We're going to do that again. Today is February 18th of 2019. See, we all make mistakes. And I'm glad to be here. Thanks for being with us. So I want to talk a little bit about what happens when voices or information get between us and our clients, right? Sometimes our clients get information, they get advice, they get all kinds of activity coming at them from various sources. Maybe it's the internet, maybe it's a helpful friend or neighbor, maybe it's someone who is very, very, very well intended, but maybe not very well informed. Has that ever happened to you? I'll bet it has. One of the best ways to kind of get that client's attention and get them back on track is to more or less create an expectation prior to that happening that in the course of the transaction, this, or this may happen, and when it does, as your real estate professional, I will be here to guide us through it, kind of thing. That may not resonate in the moment, preemptively, but then when the event occurs and they begin asking questions, you can remind them, remember we talked about this. Now, sometimes I realize that in the course of a transaction, things get very contentious, and you need to somehow get their attention back and get them back on track, get them focused about doing the things they need to be doing, right? In elementary school, I had a teacher who was really great at getting our second or third grade paying attention and focused again. And she taught us the look at my nose principle. And when she would say, look at my nose, suddenly everybody in class focused, looked forward and looked at her nose. The room got silent. She was able to get our attention and get us back to where she needed us to be as students. And the same principle, maybe a little differently applied, but the same principle works for you and your clients as well. There may be a time when you need to get their attention and get them back on track, and you may have to be somewhat demonstrative in your methodology. Maybe a handwritten note will do the trick. Maybe you need to go see them, but that personal contact is so very important. You may have to send them a note that says, hey, look at my nose, right? Handwritten notes do work. You may have to be more proactive. You may need to go see them. You may need to have a coffee and talk it out. What doesn't work is a text message. What doesn't work is a dot loop message or an email when it's really something contentious, because that's when you need to talk it through, talk it out, bring your value and your worth forward, and remind them that these things happen and that's why they have you working for them. Make it a great week.